to you now, or do you think it's a I think Ganon will do better in this matchup?
I see, like, Verm, I don't think he, like, his Belmonts aren't a disrespectful character choice. Like, I don't think that's, I think he just thinks that his Belmonts aren't capable of doing it, like, at the moment, and like, at this moment in time. Like, he's just a lot more confident in Ganon, and he should be, you know? Like, he's played the character so much longer.
That was so smart.
Yeah, no, that's the Verm special. His use of Flame Choke is actually incredible.
Oh, yeah. Well, one thing, when I first heard about Verm, I was talking to Platt about him, and I said, how in the world can a Ganon be #1? It's not possible. I was like, I don't even believe you. It's not possible. And Plaid would tell me, yeah, he plays Ganon, but Verm is smarter than you.
Yeah,
That's what he'd say. Verm is smarter than you, and it shows that he knows what you're thinking, and he exploits it.
Yeah, no, that's definitely, like, kind of what happened. Like, Verm was also #1 in Smash 4 with a worse iteration of Ganon.
Yes.
And, like, it took, like, our whole scene a long time to, like, get used to Ganon. And now I'd say, like, me, Pao, Suap, like, we know the matchup, but Verm still keeps it close. Like, he's such a smart player. Verm still keeps it. I mean, he beat Suap last bracket. I mean, he dominated the last bracket, really.
Mm-hmm.
Like, his Ganon's just incredible. But huge shoutouts to Pladman too. He's keeping it incredibly close.
Yeah.
Like, he's leveled up a ton, like,
that's right.
These last few weeks.
No, he's been doing a great job. Oh no, this might be it.
It definitely has the potential.
Oh, that was
to
so
be
close.
Pladman should have played safe. Like,
nice. That was understanding that has very little lag.
Yeah. All right.
Getting the grab. Ooh, that was a good option.
That
was a really good option. Good on Verm for understanding that can happen.
Yeah,
and just getting out of there. Okay, what's going to happen here? Verm respecting his recovery.
Yeah,
nice.
That's Dead Wolf. That is incredibly Dead Wolf. I doubted that for a second, and I'm like, it's Ganon, not Falcon.
Amazing to me. I personally consider Belmont's a better character than Ganon.
I would agree.
And amazing to me that Verm made that more definitive, like, as a victory. I think that does show that his Ganon is just on such a different level than anything else.
His Belmonts are super good, but his Ganon is, like, when you play the same character for a decade, like, uninterrupted, the guy's never dropped. He stuck with fucking Brawl Ganon. I would not be able to do that.
Yeah.
I couldn't stick with 4 Puff. So, like, the fact he's done that, and it's, like, it's just a testament to, like, the willpower and, like, how good this guy is at just, like, Smash. You know?
Yep. Have you seen his videos on YouTube?
I have.
Yeah, they're good.
They're so good. It was really funny. Like, one of his videos is me getting, like, just getting destroyed.
Oh, yeah.
It's really funny.
I know. I'm like, oh, hey, there's Mana. Oh. Wow. Yeah, I mean, what he talks about a lot of concepts that you'd think aren't even applicable to Smash until he lays it out for you.
No, yeah, he's such a smart, like, there's, like, different kinds of players, right? And like, so much of our scene are just, like, intuition, like, feels-based characters, like, players, you know?
Right.
Like, I would say, like, I'm not trying to brag, but I would say that me and Pal, like, we know the game pretty well.
Yes.
But, like, Verm, like, has it down to a science in a way that neither of us do. Like, we just, like, kind of play the game.
He sees the game differently.
Yeah.
He sees the game as, like, its parts, and then and you feel the game for what it is.
Yeah. And I think both of those are, like, good in different situations, but Verm is just so much more consistent than us because of it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
And he's just kind of running away with it. Like, he adapts super hard.
Yep. And see, this is what I'm talking about with the mentality coming in, like Plaid going for that side B. I feel like this is the reason Verm can make a bad character with good result, like happen with good results, because no matter what happens, like that game 1 loss or whatever's going on here, or how many times he gets gimped, he stays in control mentally and in the game. And then, whereas every other player, so this isn't beautiful.
That was incredibly good game to both Pladman and Verm.
Every other player, you can watch them go for more desperate things as they are losing. You can watch them just running and throwing stuff in, and Verm, that never happens with him.
Yeah, in fact, like, I'd say, like, Verm, because, like, Verm makes that happen, like, with me, with Powell. Like, if he's beating us, we do dumber things, and people watching us, they say, wow, like, Mata, Pow, Swap, they're playing off. It's not that we're playing off, it's that Verm is making us play off.
Yeah, it's that. This is one, I mean, total subscribe to Vermanubis on YouTube. He talks about mistakes.
Yeah.
And with those mistakes, he talks about there's a lot of different kinds, and one of them is you always want to learn not to make mistakes.
Yeah.
But then he talks about when your opponent has learned not to make their mistakes, you want to then learn how to force them to make mistakes.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's kind of what Verm does, is he forces situations that... See, like, this all happened because of Pladman's random forward smash.
Yeah.
The neutral, and I feel like that wouldn't happen against me. He would never do that against me.
Yeah.
But in this, being down a game right now,
Like-
in a very hyped set against the man himself,
Yeah.
you do silly things a lot of the time.
And it's so easy to get flustered. Like, I used to struggle a lot more with Verm, and like obviously part of it is the matchup. Like my character fucking shits on Ganon.
Right.
So, but it's like also like people get in their heads so much about like I'm playing against the man himself, Vermanubis.
Yes. Yes.
And like obviously Verm deserves a ton of respect, but like in a game I feel it's dangerous to like overly respect your opponent.
Oh yes.
Because like then you're like, well I can't mix up insert top player.
Right.
Like I have
They
to
won't
stick
fall
to
for
red, but
this.
They're not gonna fall for this.
Did you just see that?
Yeah,
Did
I mean, he fell for it, I guess.
well, no, I mean, like, the suicide from
Yeah.
Plad's down B
Yeah.
here, that's, like, abnormal of him to do.
Yeah, no.
And it's the Verm, it's the top player effect.
Yeah.
It's what it is. It's the top player effect of, I'm playing against this guy, and then you just flounder because you're not sure what to do.
Yeah, no. And it's the pressure, like, going up 1-0 against the top player, I feel is more stressful than going down 1-0.
Yes, because now it's like you have something to lose.
Yeah.
Whereas
like,
before...
because you go in with less expectations, and if you lose game 1, you're like, okay, what's happening is happening, I'll just play the game.
Yes.
And I do feel like, that's
Yeet.
really funny to me.
Yeet.
I do feel like, and not just Verm, like a lot of players in the scene have the potential to upset Verm, upset me, upset Pow, Swap. I feel like the biggest roadblock for it isn't like mechanical skill. I often feel like it's just like overly respecting.
Yeah, no, that's exactly it, because I remember
That
that was really good, but
down
he didn't
2
mash.
stocks,
Yeah, I had a set against Toby, and that I lost at the first time I got top 8, and I was listening to the commentary, and Static was talking about, like, Browie's not up B